Well, welcome back to the sports show. I'm Dean, and this is
Dave.
I totally flubbed that. We went with it. No, I'm Dave. He is Dean.
Are you sure about that?
I think. Is it live or is it Memorex?
That's
an old commercial. I don't know. We will see, but it is the SFP Sports Hour, Southern Fried Patriots, and we are Patriots, and we love our sports.
That's right.
And I can't wait to get in some of this. Hello, how you doing there from the YouTube side? Give us a like and a follow and a share. We are going to talk football, college and NFL, and a little bit of a couple of other things. But we are deep in the heart of playoff football in college and close to playoff football in NFL.
That's right.
We also are progressing very nicely in the basketball. The New York Knicks did win the cup.
Yeah,
they didn't win the championship yet. They'd like to do that, but they're playing well. And I've been watching some of the NBA, and hockey's ongoing, and we're going to be getting into that a little deeper. But we've been trying to really stay in the football. It's really hot and heavy right now, and we're going to talk about that. Well, let's
about any Falcons smashing tonight?
Well, I will have my thank you. Thank you, Broski. And Dean can kick someone's derriere, he says. So I believe he can. I believe he can. He's a little bit bigger than Jeff Gordon, I think. So I'm not sure.
Yeah. I don't know.
He's kind of tiny.
Jeff Gordon's gained some.
I'll tell you who you're bigger than. You're bigger than John Andretti.
Yeah.
John Andretti was a little guy.
Yeah, he was.
But
Mark Martin was too.
Mark Martin was definitely very little. Little guy, but a big racer. Big guy.
I met Mark Martin.
You did?
Yes.
Well, how about that? I didn't know that.
Yes.
So we'll start with college, and I will come back to the Falcons, and I will have my Falcons report. I guess I've been doing it. I've been bashing them pretty bad.
You have.
We will see what I have for tonight. We will see.
Okay.
So the last 3 weeks or so, I have bashed this team that I have followed for so long.
Oh, yeah.
They deserve it. So we will see what I will do. Broski said, I'm here to talk football. Let's do it. Well, we got to start with college, though, and we're going to go back, and it looked bleak for a while. But anchors away, baby. Navy came back. We both picked Navy, and they –
I didn't.
No, you did. Well, it was me and the Marine. We picked Navy. You took Army.
That's right.
It looked good for a while because the Army was doing well, but the Navy comes in, drops the anchor, and wins the game, 17-16. Low scoring, not much stats, but in a game like this, you really don't care. So the Navy is 10-2, and the Army is 6-6. So President Trump was at the game.
Oh, what do you know?
Some people criticized him for that. Of course, they look for everything to criticize people
I
anyway.
Yeah,
but I did enjoy that we had, we had that game. All right, looking ahead, looking at some other scores, and there is a game on right now. Let me go back up. Old Dominion is leading South Florida 14-10. These are two 9-3 teams, and they are 14-10 right now. Old Dominion is playing well over Florida. South Florida has the ball right now. This game is in the third quarter with about 8 minutes left, so we will see. Other games that have been played: South Carolina over Prairie View. This game was a lot closer than I thought it was going to be, 40-38. But South Carolina gets the win. And the quarterback, 412 yards. Anyway, that was a good game. South Carolina State, I meant to say, and they get the win, 40-38. Some of the, sometimes the best football is the other league,
right.
the lower leagues, or smaller schools. And they did. This is a great job. But 412 yards, 4 touchdowns. That would have been a lot of offense. Let's give a shout out to Peters, the quarterback. And then for Prairie View, what a great game. And then for South Carolina State, the wide receiver, Smith. And I've got a commercial going off in my ear. But he had 152 yards. I got to find the commercial. That drives me crazy. Y'all can hear that. I don't think. I hope not, but we can. So anyway, some of the other games that were going on, Boise State got waxed by Washington.
Yeah, it did.
I think you picked Boise, didn't you?
I did.
I think I picked Washington, if I remember right. South Florida will have a good head coach next season, Brian Hartline. He is a good coach. And that school can recruit well. They've got tons of talent in that area. So Washington drills Boise State 38-10. One time, I got to tell this quick little story. I was at a Georgia-Boise State game, and honestly, I think Georgia took them very light in the early part of the game, and the game was kind of close. I got to say this. Boise State has the best heart. Like, they are. Everybody in that team played hard, but it looked like a college team playing against a high school team because all the players for Boise State are shorter. They don't have the height, the girth and everything. So they do a lot of misdirection, a lot of speed stuff, but they play really big. But anyway, on the sidelines that I was on, I was only 6 rows up. And there was a guy, I don't remember what his position was. I think he was a wide receiver. He could have been defense. I don't remember. But we noticed that he was standing right close to the coach. You know how you want to get in a game?
Right.
And you just sort of make yourself seen. You walk around, you make sure he sees you. So I picked up on this. And I said, hey, I started telling everybody, hey, let's start rooting for the guy to go in the game. So we did. And it spread because the game, by the time this was going, Georgia had the game. This was in the second half. And it was almost a Rudy moment. And so we're hollering, put 38 in, put 38 in. He wants to go in the game. So the guy starts hearing his number and his name. I don't remember his name. So we're calling his name, his number, and everything. And the whole side gets into this. And the player, he turns around and he's smiling like, yeah, let's go. And he starts waving us on. And finally the coach looks around like, what is going on? And it was just like in Rudy, man, late in the game. We're like, there's 2 minutes left. Put this guy in, He sends him in and everybody cheers. I will never forget that as long as I live. That's my only Boise State story I have. And the guy went out pumping his fist, man. It was the coolest thing. Broski says, your Heartline will recruit very well.
Yeah, they will.
All right. Jacksonville State over Troy. I don't even know. Did we even pick that game?
I don't know.
We talked about it.
I never called it.
I think I picked Troy. I didn't even want to pick this game. Nothing against them. But 17-13, Jacksonville State takes out Troy. And so we've got games that are coming up, like Missouri State and Arkansas State
Xbox Bowl.
Yeah, Xbox. There's the Snoop Dogg Bowl as well. But they play tomorrow night. They'll be playing tomorrow. Friday, you got. And by the way, Kennesaw State is starting to develop a pretty good program down in Georgia here. They started with nothing, and that is a huge school. Their census for how many students they have on campus rivals Georgia. They have a lot of people. You go to down in Atlanta, they're all over the place. That is a huge school. But they play Western Michigan 11 a.m. on Friday. Memphis and North Carolina State 2:30. Alabama and Oklahoma play.
Yeah.
That day, Friday at 8 p.m. In Norman, Oklahoma.
I'll take Bama in that game.
Yeah, I think we sort of said that Bama would win, but I think I took Oklahoma just to be different. I don't know. Saturday, Miami is at Texas A&M. Miami's going to lose that game.
Yeah,
Tulane, Ole Miss. I think Ole Miss wins the game. Montana State. It's a pick-me. It's just a pick-em game for me. I'll
take Montana.
I'll take Montana State just because it's a pick-em. James Madison, remember? We went and looked at some of the stuff for James Madison.
Yeah.
They're gonna be out of this game pretty fast. Yeah, Texas A&M will pound Miami. You're right.
Right.
Oregon is going to pound James Madison. And this is in Eugene. Give them credit. Some of their logos, some of it didn't look good, but some of it did look good.
When I read you this about James Madison, you might change your mind.
Well, what? That I'm going to pick them?
Yeah.
No, I'm not picking them. But I give them credit. They got there. They're 12-1. God bless them. So Dean's got some notes we'll get to in a minute. Illinois State, Villanova, 7:30. Monday, Washington State, Utah State. Tuesday, Toledo, Louisville. Western Kentucky, Southern Miss. UNLV, Ohio. And then 8 p.m. Wednesday, Christmas Eve, California, Hawaii, California. I think they'll win that game. Central Michigan, Northwestern on Friday the 26th. New Mexico, Minnesota, Florida International, UTSA. Which one was the Snoop Dogg? Did I miss that one? We got Scooter's Coffee and Bush's Boca Raton Bowl. We're in the famous Idaho Potato Bowl.
Oh,
I don't think I've gotten to the Snoop Bowl yet.
I don't know yet.
We got, where's it at? Serve Pro, Go Bowling, Military Bowl, Pittsburgh, East Carolina. That's actually probably going to be a pretty good game. All right, 12 p.m. on ABC. You'll have Penn State. This is on the 27th. Clemson.
I'll take Clemson in this.
Yeah, actually, I will too. I think Penn State's not doing well. UConn and Army that day. Georgia Tech, BYU. Georgia Tech's going to win the game.
Yeah.
Miami of Ohio gets Fresno State. North Texas, San Diego State. Virginia, Missouri.
I took Missouri in that game.
I do too. LSU, Houston.
I'll take LSU.
LSU's going to win that game. Then Monday, December 29th, App State, Georgia Southern. That's a great game. I like those two teams. Coastal Carolina and Louisiana Tech on Tuesday. And then Tennessee, Illinois on December 30th, Tuesday.
I'll take Illinois.
You hate Tennessee so much. Dude, Tennessee is going to wax Illinois in Nashville on this. Wax, man. Illinois will be tapping out before this game is over, saying, just send us back home. They're both 8-4, but come on, really? Tennessee is going to kill this team. Aguilar is going to have a big day. That's in Nashville, 5:30. USC, TCU that night. And then you've got Iowa, Vanderbilt on Wednesday, the 31st, New Year's Eve. Arizona State, Duke, Michigan, Texas. That's a great game.
Tony the Tiger Bowl.
Yeah, Tony the Tiger. Cheese at Citrus Bowl. Nebraska, Utah, and then Ohio State. And those to be announced. As you got to have some of these.
I can't find Snoop Dogg.
Where is the Snoop Dogg Bowl? We're going to have to look that up. I've lost it. There it is. Oh. It's Miami of Ohio and Fresno State and Tucson, Arizona. This is the Snoop Dogg Arizona Bowl. I'm jealous. I want one named after me. Cornbread Bowl.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So there's some of those. All kinds of football, folks. And
Yes.
that's what you do during when you're not doing all the other holiday stuff. You watch football. There's going to be a lot of football, and that's just the college. It is still 14-10. Old Dominion over South Florida, according. I haven't updated it, but all right. Let's talk NFL. And there's some major injuries that have occurred.
Yeah, they are.
The Chiefs were already out of the playoffs. They've played bad all year. Patrick Mahomes tore both ACL, MCL, bad.
I saw that.
He's already had the surgery. He is in rehab right now. He believes that he can start week 1 in 2026. That is a major injury. And he does move a lot in the pocket. This will be something to watch early on in the new year. But Patrick Mahomes was injured. It was an ugly injury.
Yeah, it was.
When you do both ligaments, that's bad. Now, I will say at quarterback, he could get away with it better if it was running back or receiver. They always say it takes a full year to get over the surgery. I think it takes a little longer when it's both ligaments. I think probably he won't be as mobile early on. He'll probably certainly be wearing a knee brace.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to impact his mobility. I kind of think Kelsey's not going to be there next year. I kind of think he's going to move on, maybe retire. I don't know.
I hope so.
There's changes coming for the Chiefs.
I hope he just moves on somewhere else.
Are you wanting Taylor?
No.
Is that what it is?
No.
You're saying, hey, call me Taylor
No.
Swift?
No.
You mean move on from Taylor, right? That's
right. No. No.
I established last week that you're a Taylor Swift fan.
I don't think so.
You told me you like some of her songs.
Maybe one or two.
So he's a little bit of a fan.
No, I wouldn't say that much.
Oh, no, you're not going to say that. All right. Also, Micah Parsons, former Dallas Cowboy, went to the Packers.
Yeah.
Tore his knee up. He is out. Major injuries. So let's go back and take a quick gander at some of those games. We're going to skip that game.
I knew you would. I knew it.
That was the Thursday night game. We're going to start with the Sunday games. And Broski will be happy because we're going to start with the Bears. I didn't expect this. I said the Bears would win. You picked the Browns, man.
Yes, I did.
I told you were crazy. The Bears destroyed the Browns. You
just figured it out.
31-3. 31-3. Williams, 242, 2 touchdowns. This was an ugly game. Of course, the Browns are going nowhere fast. The Bears had lost, got back on the winning ways. They're 10-4, 5-1 at home. They're lined up really well for the playoff run. And we'll see. Can the Bears get to the Super Bowl and win it? I'd say
no.
Sorry. Bears are not going to win the Super Bowl.
Nope.
But I think they'll win one playoff game. My opinion. We'll have to see what shakes out. We'll have to see who it is. I think they're just not going to make it. The Ravens finally got mad and played a game that they could play.
Yeah.
They destroyed the Bengals. I wasn't expecting this. I think I picked the Ravens, but I don't know. I might have picked Cincinnati. I can't remember.
I picked the Bengals.
You did. I think I said the Ravens would win this. It was 24-0. Burrow had a bad game, really. 225 but 2 interceptions. Chase had 132 for them as well. But Derrick Henry did have 100 yards in the game for the Ravens. They won with defense and just, ground and pound. And this back to Raven football, 24-0. In this game, Chargers and Chiefs is when Mahomes tears the knee ligaments. And it says ACL, but he also had the MCL worked on as well. So it was 16-13. The Chargers won. I picked the Chargers in this game.
Yeah.
Because I just thought that they're playing better and the Chiefs are not playing well. The Chiefs are 6-8. It's going to be really hard for them, I think, to win any game. There's 3 games left, 3 games in the season. I think, and this is the time of year you want to look at what you got anyway. The Chiefs are not going anywhere. I would suspect that Kelsey won't play as much. They'll play him a little bit, and then they'll go to some backups and look. I mean, you have to try to win the games, but I don't think they'll play in 4 quarters unless it's really close. I watched the Bills and the Patriots. This game was back and forth. I think the best game of the weekend. And I watched this game, and I thought the Patriots were going to win early on, but the Bills kept chipping away. They scored 5 touchdowns in a row. 5 in a row. 5 drives in a row, scored a touchdown. Allen had 193, but 3 touchdowns. and he gutted it out. I mean, this was a hard-fought game. And Travion Henderson for New England, man, 148, 2 touchdowns. He was running all over Buffalo. He had 2 runs in excess of 50 yards, if I remember right, in this game for TDs. One of them, he was stopped at the line, shifted gears, and went the other way and ran it out of the way. He's got speed. This guy runs powerful, balanced, and with speed. He's an amazing talent. And the Patriots are going to be a force to be reckoned with. But the Bills said, not yet. We're 10-4. Patriots 11-3. We'll see what happens. But Shakir made some nice clutch catches in the game. He's a kind of a guy that does a little bit of everything.
Right.
This was a really good game. If you got a chance to watch it, it was snowing, spitting snow during the game, and it was at New England. And great job, Bills. Yes, take out the evil Patriots. I will forever hate the Patriots. Forever. A lot of players hate teams. I hate the Patriots. Hey, the Redskins.
Yeah.
29-21 over the lowly Giants. And both teams, neither one's going anywhere. The news here is that the Redskins have set down their quarterback for the rest of the season. There's no sense in playing him. He's been banged up anyway. Jaden Daniels, he sits now for the rest of the season. And, hey, Marcus Mariota, there's a name from the past. He got the win, and I assume he will be playing out the string here as both teams look at 2026 and say, hey, there's always next year.
That's what Bubba said.
Well, Bubba's going to do it next year. That's right. The Eagles must have finally heard that they're not playing well because they absolutely destroyed the Raiders 31-0. The Raiders, though, are not very good at all.
They ain't.
But the Eagles did put the hammer down. They scored in every quarter, and they won the game. Jalen Hurts, 175, 3 touchdowns. 3. Great game. I did watch a little bit of that. Not a whole lot. It was over. I'm telling you, I'm becoming a believer in the Jaguars.
You are.
They proved me that Trevor Lawrence made a great pass in this game. It's a really hard pass, right on the money. 40-20. The 48-20 over the Jets. Hey, I think the fact that the Jets got 20 points.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of miraculous, really. Lawrence had 330 yards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 touchdowns. 5. There was a lot of people thought Lawrence was going to be traded off this team. He has proven that he is the guy, and the Jaguars are playing well. The Jets, it's a bad year. And that's the story for the Jets every year. Remember a couple years ago, they thought they were going to go to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
They had the quarterback, the legendary quarterback. He gets hurt on the first drive of the game. It all goes downhill, and it's still going downhill.
Yeah, it is.
The Texans, who I told you a lot, they're playing better, 40-20 over the Cardinals. Of course, the Cardinals are not very good.
No, they ain't.
C.J. Stroud, Ohio State product, 3 touchdowns in this game. McBride, the tight end, you got to recognize the tight end that gets 12 receptions, 134 yards, and 2 touchdowns. He is a good tight end. The Texans, they got to keep winning, though.
They do.
The wild card is tight, and they got off to a bad start. They're playing well at home. They're 5-2 at home. Another game I watched, the Packers and the Broncos. The Broncos get it done. I thought the Pack had a chance to win this game, but I did pick the Broncos because it was in Mile High.
Right.
Bo Nix does it again. 302 yards, 4 touchdowns. What a year he's having. Cam Sutton, big receiver, 7 receptions, 113 yards and a touchdown. Jacobs did play fairly well for Green Bay, but his yardage is off by 30 yards a game. Packers are not running the ball really well, and I thought this team was, and they still could, but they may not get past the Bears.
They may not.
I thought this team could win the Super Bowl. I'm not so sure anymore. And I think it's going to go through Denver for the early games, and they're 12-2. Broncos are a force to be reckoned with.
Yeah, they are.
Another great game. I did pick the Rams over the Lions.
Yeah, you did?
I think you picked the Lions.
Yes, I did.
I got to pick at him. It was a close game, 41-34. I told you, don't pick against the Georgia boy. Matthew Stafford.
Mm-hmm.
I said he's, hunker down, you hairy dogs. 368 yards, 2 touchdowns. Don't mess with Matthew Stafford. Nakua, I like that guy. 9 receptions, 181 yards. Love that guy. If you're in fantasy leagues, make sure he's on your team. You know this. The Saints get a win.
Yeah, they did.
20-17 over the Panthers. Neither team's going anywhere.
Right.
The 49ers beat up on the Titans. Titans are bad. Brock Purdy, 295, 3 touchdowns. 37-24. The 49ers look really good.
The Titans ain't going nowhere.
In a game that featured the return of a legendary quarterback after a 4-year gap, was coaching high school football, Phillip Rivers, the great legendary Phillip Rivers, who always had a great arm, always put up great yards. He did throw a touchdown in the game, but unfortunately the Seahawks edged them out 18-16. Sam Darnold for Seattle, 271, no touchdowns. And in Jigba, he did have 113 for Seattle. Taylor chipped in 87 on the ground for the Colts. Phillip Rivers, yes, we'll start again this week.
Yeah, he will.
I like that guy. You know, I watched a video of him years ago, and he can do things with the football that are really unbelievable.
They are.
He can throw it through all sorts of openings you couldn't think. He's amazing. Several quarterbacks, some quarterbacks are just really gamey. I call them. They can put balls. They're really good. But then there's some that can put it in that little window.
Yes.
No matter where it's out on the field,
yeah.
He's one of those guys that can do that. You got to give a guy credit that's been away that long and comes back. I mean, just stayed in shape. He's practiced. He's ready to go. I got to admit, I'm rooting for the guy to at least get a win while he's back.
He should.
That would be cool. But the Colts needed to win. They didn't need to lose. But it's unfortunately they're 8-6. Doesn't look like they're going to do anything. Seahawks are 11-3, playing better than I thought they would. The Vikings beat up on the Cowboys.
Good.
I picked the Cowboys in this game.
I remember that, yes.
And you picked the Vikings.
Yes.
And you get the win. 34-26. The Cowboys are horrible.
I ain't going to pick the Cowboys.
You did?
I ain't.
Oh, you ain't? Well, you hate them. That's why.
That's right.
294 for Prescott. This team is done. 6-7-1. They're going nowhere. They got 3 games left. Sorry, boys. You're looking at 2026. The Steelers on Monday Night Football get it done. 28-15 over the Dolphins. The big news here is that Tua from the University of Alabama has been set down for the rest of the season. There's a lot of talk he may be gone.
I think he is.
He has a huge contract they're going to be saddled with. He has a guaranteed $54 million out of this deal. It's a $110 million deal, I think, for the extension they gave him. His first 4 years were great. He's not played well. I don't know if it's concussions or what it is. They just said, the coach said, we got to have better quarterback play. He has been set down. And after this game, he did throw for 253 and 2 touchdowns. But there's pressure on the Dolphins, and they're going to set him down. And it looks as though his days in Miami are over.
They are.
The question is, nobody's going to trade for him because they don't want that contract.
No.
So the Dolphins are going to have to eat a lot of this. Here's what I think will happen. They will wait till after June 1st of next year, because after the June, you get a little bit of break on some of that money.
Right.
They're still going to get stuck with about $64 million off this deal. So they're like the Falcons, who are stupid. They got saddled with the Kirk Cousins contract. It's not as bad of a deal, but the Dolphins are going to struggle for a while, I think. They are. So right now, everybody's job is on the line. They're going nowhere. They're 6-8, and the coach is evaluating everybody on the team. This is not a shot at Tua. I thought at one time this guy was going to be a Hall of Famer, man. He played great. I really do believe the concussions have caught up with him. This guy has had violent episodes of laying on the field, twitching from and that stuff just catches up with you. I think he's one of those guys that unfortunately has an old body and a young. He's got the mind, the talent, and all that, but his body is beat up.
Exactly.
It's unfortunate that he went to the Dolphins and got sacked so many times. But anyway, that's the news on that game. Steelers get it done. Dolphins are looking at next year. The Steelers probably are, but there is a shot for them to get in.
Right.
I'd kind of like to see it. It'd be nice to see the Steelers in the playoffs again. It's been a while. All right, one more game to look at.
I knew it was coming. I knew it.
And then we'll go to the pick'ems for this week. The Falcons and the Buccaneers.
They won. The Falcons won. You should be happy for that.
I picked the Buccaneers in this game because I said
did.
there's no way the Falcons will win. But I will say Kirk Cousins is a Buccaneer slayer. Of the wins that he does have, he always plays good against Tampa Bay. His numbers are absolutely off the charts. 373 yards and 3 touchdowns. Robinson, who had the bad game the week before, 93 and a touchdown. Pitts, what happened, Pitts? Former University of Florida tight end. He has 11 receptions, 166 yards, and 3 touchdowns. I think they've heard my call. I have bashed them. I have said they are an embarrassment to the league. They're an embarrassment to all Atlanta Falcons fans. They don't deserve the stadium that they play in. It's too expensive for that level of talent. And they get a win. Now, knowing what will happen, we'll talk about picks in a minute. And you're asking me if I'm going to change my opinion. You will find out. We will find out in just a minute. We haven't got to the picks, but they are 5-9. They're not going to the playoffs. I think not everybody, but there are 6 players who have to be given contract extensions. That's going to cost a lot of money. And because you're stupid, Atlanta Falcons, you don't have enough money for all of them. So you're going to have to make some deals, trades. You're going to lose somebody in this team. Kyle Pitts is one of those players. This kind of game might have, I tell you, got him a contract extension. Drake London will be extended. I think Kirk Cousins is gone. The question will be do they go get another quarterback to help out their oft-injured quarterback? I don't know. So we'll see. Let's move along. Week 16, 3 weeks left in the season. And on Thursday Night Football, tomorrow night, it's the Rams and the Seahawks. What a great game on Prime.
I'll take Rams.
I will take the Rams as well. They're playing in Seattle. You're going down, Seahawks. The Ram train is coming into town. Matthew Stafford will have a big game again. And the Rams win this game, but it will be tight. I predict it'll be a field goal tie, maybe less. But the Rams will win the game. We both agree. That's a miracle.
I know what I'm thinking.
The Eagles and the Redskins.
I'll take Redskins.
I can't believe it. Are you kidding me? The Eagles are going to walk the dog again. They're going to win this game. This game is in Washington, but the Eagles are going to win the game. Green Bay and the Bears. There you go, broski.
I'll take the Bears.
You know what? I will too. I think that the Bears win this game. They're just playing too well. The Bills and the Browns.
I'll take the Bills.
I'll take the Bills as well. The game is in Cincinnati. Boy, the Browns are bad.
Yeah, they are.
They are bad. Thank you for being that bad. That's the only thing that makes Atlanta have any kind of hope. No, Broski's back. He had a phone call. Well, we just covered. We both predicted the Bears will beat the Packers.
Oh, yeah.
We both predicted the Bears will pick the Packers on this game Saturday at 8:20 on Fox. So far, we picked the Rams over the Seahawks, the Eagles over the Redskins, although you took the Redskins.
I did.
We both took the Bears.
Right.
We're both in agreement.
I'll take the Bills.
We both took the Bills. The Bills will beat the Browns. Absolutely. Chargers, Cowboys.
I'll take Chargers.
Yeah, you just said you weren't going to pick the Cowboys again. The Chargers will beat the Cowboys. This isn't Arlington, so it is a home game for the Cowboys. It's not going to matter. No. Chargers are going to win this game. Cowboys, see you next year. Chiefs and Titans, interesting game.
I'll take the Titans. They
got no quarterback. They got the backup quarterback now. This game is in Nashville. I'm going to take the leap with you, too. We're going to jump off the cliff together. I'm going to take the Titans in this game as well. It's probably crazy. I think Dean's wearing me or something. I don't know what's going on. I think he gave me the fever, but I think the Titans, I think they beat them. I do. The Chiefs are in trouble. Kelsey's probably leaving the team.
He is.
It's going to blow up the marriage between him and Taylor, and Dean's going to move in.
Oh, yeah,
he's going to make the call. Hey, I'm available. And y'all be living off her money and Kelsey's money and everything else. So, Cam Ward, that's a guy that's a rookie. I think the Titans have got some nice pieces for them.
They do,
but they need more.
Right,
more. So we'll see. But this would be a nice win for them if they could win there. You're going to put up a big new stadium, you better.
That's right.
The Dolphins, who we just said have benched Tua for the rest of the season, playing the Bengals. God, this is a bad game to have to pick. I'm going to have to go with the Bengals. They're showing Tua there because he has the lead as far as passing for his team, but he is not going to play in this game. They have benched him for the rest of the season. I'm going to go with the Bengals in this game. It is in Miami. Man, what's wrong? We're both agreed on most of the games so far.
That's right.
Something crazy is going on.
It's the coffee you're drinking.
It's the coffee? Okay. Well, that's a good segue for the coffees. Get your coffees. Absolutely. Jets and the Saints.
I take the Saints.
You know what, Dean? I'm going to have to take the Saints as well. It is in New Orleans. This is scary. We're picking all the same teams. The Jets are that bad. I'm going to have to go the Saints, even though I hate the Saints with a passion. The Vikings and the Giants.
I take the Giants.
I knew he was going to do it. I knew he couldn't keep it up. This game is in New Jersey. They both play at the same stadium. The Vikings will win this game. We'll see. They're both bad, really, but the Vikings are not as bad. Buccaneers and the Panthers.
I'll take the Panthers.
I will. Man, that's a good game to pick. It is in Charlotte. You know what? I'm going to go with the Panthers, too.
What's going on here?
I don't know, but you've convinced me. If the Falcons can beat the Buccaneers, the Panthers can beat the Buccaneers.
That's what I'm thinking.
That's what I'm going to say on this. Here is the game of the day. The game of the day. The Jaguars with the Broncos and Mile High.
I'll take the Broncos.
Well, that would be a great pick because it is at home and it's tough to play there. Wow. What a game. Dean, what's going on? Let me check my temperature.
You need to.
The Broncos are going to win this game. They are. The Jaguars, I'm sorry. Your road is over for now. You'll still be in the playoffs probably. But the Broncos are going to be 13 after this game. 13-2. They're going to win this game. And they're going to be perfect at home. They're 7-0. They're going to be 8-0 at home.
That's right.
The Broncos could potentially win the Super Bowl.
That's possible.
It's a classic story. Bo Nix from the University of Auburn. Sorry, I almost said Alabama. The Marine was about ready to get up and come over and hit me. I didn't mean to say that. War Eagle, he played at Auburn. Remember, they always picked him to win the Heisman Trophy. Sorry, guys. He was never going to win the Heisman. Come on. But he is playing great as a pro. Game of the day. I'll skip that game and come back.
I knew you would. I knew it. The
Steelers and the Lions. This is another great game, really. It is at Detroit.
I'll take the Steelers.
I'm going to go Detroit. Sorry. The Steelers runners. Both these teams have identical records, but I think that the Lions get it done at home. If they can avoid the crime scene in Detroit, they'll win. The Raiders and the Texans.
I'll take the Raiders.
Oh, you're crazy, Dean. Something's wrong with him now. He's got fever. It's at Houston, and Texas is going to win this game over the Raiders. Another great game. Patriots, Ravens.
I'll take the Pats.
I'm going Pats too. It is at home. It's a home game that's a home game for the Ravens. Excuse me, but Pats are going to win. The Monday night, that's your Sunday night game. Your Monday night game is 49ers and the Colts.
I'll take the 49ers.
Phillip Rivers playing in this game. But the 49ers, yes, will win this game.
Yes.
We've agreed on more than we haven't agreed. That's
I know
crazy. All right, as much as I hate to, let's go back up. I went past them. I'm so mad at them. Where are they at? There they are. The Falcons and the Cardinals.
I'll take the Falcons in this game.
This game, he's not even waiting. This game is in Arizona. The Cardinals are a train wreck. It's a home game for them. The Cardinals are 1-6 at home. 1-6. The Falcons are 3-5 in away games. So you got two very bad records colliding here. The Falcons are coming off a big game, and they're going into Arizona, and I say that the Falcons are going to get beat in this game because after a big emotional win that they had, they will play down to their level of what they're doing, and they're going to get beat by the lowly Arizona Cardinals. Falcons, you still have not convinced me. You're still an embarrassment to the NFC South. You're an embarrassment to the NFL. You're an embarrassment to the city of Atlanta. You don't deserve that new stadium you're playing in. And I wish the coach needs to be fired. He should have already been fired weeks ago. This they need to do something with this team. A lot of nice players, but it's not a team. The Falcons will lose. I told you, I'm not letting up. One win does not get my vengeance on this team off. I've been a fan for over 50 years. Over 50 years. And I am telling you, I've had enough with them. They've made me mad. And the reason they made me mad, I can take wins and losses. What I saw is bad coaching and bad effort, and the owner is doing nothing to address that. And they're settled down. They have no first-round pick next year. They're settled down with the Kirk Cousins contract. This team has not performed. It can't win a division. It can't get in the playoffs. It for sure ain't going to win no Super Bowl. It's a joke, and they've got to do something. They got to do something. So enough's enough. Enough's enough. So you're taking the Cardinals or you're taking the Falcons?
I'm taking the Falcons.
The Falcons. Sick. Don't go to Vegas and gamble. That's all I'll say. Don't call up the bookie. Don't play the parlay card. Do not pick the Falcons in this game. They will break your heart. It's over.
Like they broke your heart?
Let me tell you, the Falcons are not going to win another game this year. They got 3 games left. They're going to lose every one of them. I'll make that prediction now, and I don't even have to look at the schedule. The Falcons are going to lose the rest of the games. The coach will be fired after the season.
Yeah.
And we'll go back into a hunt for a new coach. And it'll be trying to get this thing.
Why don't you be the coach?
I'm not a coach. I'm not the coach. I'm not qualified.
But would you be the coach?
I could do better than him. Raheem Morris. This team would be better prepared, I can tell you that. He just stands there, and after every game, he just says the same thing. Well, we got to do better. We got to find a way to win. Come on, man. You messed up so much, man. What are they paying this guy anyway? I mean, come on. He was a retread. Everybody got behind it. All of them said, "Oh, it's the greatest thing Atlanta's ever done is to hire him as a coach. Atlanta to the Super Bowl." Are you kidding me? Atlanta is horrible. This coach was not going to make it better. He's a retread. I don't want a retread coach. I want a coach that is up and comer, has got the receipts of showing what they can do, put together a killer staff. I want to see this defense continue to get better. I like the pieces on defense. They've got some nice pieces on offense. The problem is they're short picks, and they don't have the ability to go out and sign free agents, not big ones. And by the way, Atlanta Braves, listen to me. These signings that you've made are not going to make you better.
No, you ain't.
It's run of the mill signings.
Mm-hmm.
For those that are Atlanta Braves fans, and I'm not jumping on the Braves like I am the Falcons, but they're headed that way.
They are, because
the moves they're making are run of the mill, middle ground. Right. All they're doing is taking one piece out and putting another piece in. It's about like the piece they took out.
Right.
These signings that you've done so far, you won't win the division next year. I'm sorry. They're bench players. You're bringing in, well, they may start, but they should be bench players.
Mm-hmm.
Atlanta, I expect better.
I do too.
And this game, and they, two things I think that he says, I think the Bears are moving to Indiana. That would be, they can't get a stadium deal done in Illinois. There hasn't been a fight over that. Wouldn't that be some crap? They win, what if they won the Super Bowl and then left? Hey, shout out to the Indiana quarterback for winning the Heisman Trophy. Well-deserved, played great. Everybody doubted him all year long. They got it done. He was very emotional. On the flip side of that, Vanderbilt, quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
Him and his brothers walking in like the gangsters.
Yeah.
And then he has a bad post after he loses and has to apologize. It's not a good look for him.
It ain't.
I like him as a player. As a person, he's got some growing to do.
He does.
I don't know if you saw that, folks, but it is a bad look. Sorry, Vanderbilt, you didn't deserve that. He was a sore loser. I'm not saying he didn't deserve to win as well. It's a tough thing. A lot of people wanted him to win that. But after he said what he said and acted up, he disgraced his school.
Mm-hmm.
He disgraced the Heisman candidates that were there. He disgraced all the Heisman winners for all the time. He embarrassed himself and his family.
Right.
And dude, you just in one post, you just showed your heart. And then he come back and said, "I was just upset," and da 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 da. You can't pull them words back in after you said it.
Nope.
It's not a good look for you. If you want to get endorsements and stuff like that as you go forward in your career, that wasn't the way to do it. That was a poor loser, poor sportsmanship. And you try. I've never seen anything like that on the Heisman. I've seen some little, whines and stuff. But I'm going to tell you, that was a full-on meltdown post, and shame on you. And I support him as a player. I like seeing Vanderbilt do good. I like they went in and waxed Tennessee.
I do too.
But I'm sorry, that was a bad move.
It was.
All right, folks. Dean's got some notes. Let's see what he's got this week. I'm interested.
Okay. James Madison University.
Here we go. The great. They're Bulldogs, right?
Yeah.
They're Bulldogs. Come on.
Okay. I ain't going to say it. I'm not going to say why. They hit the Falcons.
Oh. Well, right now, I'd probably like James Madison more than I would the Falcons. Carry on, sir. Let's see what you got. I might become a bigger fan.
I know you might. JMU. James Madison, or JMU Madison. Public Research University in Harrison, Virginia. Founded 1908. Renamed 1938 in honor of 4th President of the United States, James Madison.
Which I'm cool with that. I like all that. The history part, the tie-in. All good so far. I'm good with it.
Expanded for origins. A North National School and Teachers College into a comprehensive university situated in Shenandoah Valley.
And right there, we must all stop and pay reverence to the Shenandoah Valley. I have to say this. If you have never been to the Shenandoah Valley of Virginia, it's a beautiful place. It's a beautiful land between those two mountains, the Shenandoah Valley. Oh, I love that place. Great. Love that. Were they at it? What city was they in?
I
can't remember. Okay. Sorry. Carry on.
Well, you had.
I missed that.
Yes, I do too. In Harrison, Virginia.
Harrison. See, I've not been to Harrison. I've been to several cities. I have not been to Harrison. That's cool, though. I like that part. We're good so far.
West of Manhattan Mountain. Motto: Knowledge is liberty. Knowledge is liberty.
That sounds like something a politician would say.
It does.
But that's true, the statement, though. Knowledge is liberty. But I like that. Okay, that's all right.
I have driven by JMU a bunch of times. It is a beautiful area. I have family history in Shenandoah. Oh.
Yeah, family history in the Shenandoah Valley. Absolutely. It's a beautiful place. I'm telling you, it's farmland. Until you get Northern Virginia, that is undisturbed. It's beautiful. It really takes you back in time.
I've been through Virginia. We went to Washington, D.C.
And I've been through there in the snow as well. Woo, almost didn't get out.
I bet. Okay. It's established February 29th, 1908. 117 years old.
You're looking pretty good, James Madison, for being 117.
Endorsed in endowment was $157.7 million in 2021. Budget $825 million 2025. The president is James C. Smith. Staff 1,463 2022. Wow. Students is 22,224.
That's a pretty good student body. I think some of your bigger schools are in the 30-something thousand, like a Georgia, Tennessee, Alabama. I think they run in the mid to high 30s, or maybe it's lower 30s. It's hard to get in still, even though they have all those, because not all those are graduating every year, but that's still a pretty good size. Good size.
Undergraduates, 20,436.
Okay.
Postgraduates, 1878.
Okay.
Campus, small city, 785 acres. Other campuses: Antwerp, Florence, London, Washington, D.C. Newspaper: The Breeze.
I don't know about that.
Colors: purple and gold.
I'm okay with the purple. The gold, okay. We looked at their stuff last week after the show. Most of their merch looked pretty good. I was cool with it.
Nickname: the Dukes.
The what?
The Dukes.
Yeah, the Dukes.
Mascot: Duke Dog.
Duke Dog.
Sporting affiliate: NCAA. NCAA division, FBS, Sun Belt, and American. Okay, the Duke Dog.
The Duke Dog.
The
Here
mascot. Mascot for James Madison University Dukes. Dukes made official 1947. Named after Samuel Page Duke, the president, University, 1919 to 1949. It's a tenure. Bulldog was not chosen to represent the Dukes until 1972 to 73 school year. Conference: Sun Belt. Description: Warrior Bulldog. First seen 1982. Dr. Rage V. Sawyer revamped the mascot of Duke Dog 1982-83 year. November 28, 1982. Duke Dog first appeared in GMU first home game, a men's basketball game against Virginia Military Institute. Being angry, English Bulldog, I can't read my handwriting, folks. Ray English Bulldog, 8 feet tall, wearing purple cape and purple and gold crown atop his head. 2004, Duke Dog was named finalist for the Capital One Mascot Bowl. I know it.
I'm sorry. That does not even stand anywhere close to UGA, Georgia. Nothing against them, but come on.
September 22nd, 2007, Duke Dog was attacked by Chanticleer Arch Raven mascot for Capital California University. A fight between mascots ensued. Duke Dog accidentally struck one of the police officers trying to break up the fight.
I do find that funny.
I
probably shouldn't, but I do find it funny.
But you gonna pick them over the Falcons?
Oh, right now I would, yeah.
I know.
I mean, I think the Duke Dog is a better option than Freddie the Falcon right now. I mean, especially after your report last week on Freddie Falcon, I think I'm going the Duke Dog. Although that name, I don't know about that. I don't know about saying Duke Dog. That just doesn't sound right to me. But okay, it looks like he's sniffing the ground the way.
You're right.
I saw that last week. I thought he looks like he's. We'll just let that go.
Okay. Another one you told me to make notes on.
All right.
Notre Dame Fighting Irish.
Here we go. All right, everybody, a moment of silence for the team that never will join a conference. And I'm sorry, Rudy is not the greatest football story ever. Sorry. Not sorry. Go ahead.
Notre Dame, Indiana University of Notre Dame. First season, 1896 to 97. All-time record, 1976, 1126 at 637. Head coach, Michael Strawberry, third season. Conference, Atlantic Coast Conference. Arena is Purcell Pavilion at the Joey Center. Capacity is 9,149. Nickname, Fighting Irish.
Is that the basketball stadium?
That's
I think that's the basketball.
I think it is too.
Yeah. That's not the football stadium. That's the basketball.
Okay. Notre Dame Fighting Orange mascot. I knew you'd love this. I knew you would. Well, you gave me this job to make notes on it.
Oh, I know, but it's comical to me. Go ahead.
Okay. Fighting Orange mascot. Interscholastic began November 23rd, 1887 with football. Conferences: ACC primary, Big Ten, men's ice, Big Ten men's ice. I don't know what that means. Independent football. Oh yeah, Big Ten men's ice hockey.
Yeah, they won't join the conference with a football team. That's the beef here.
Right. Independent football.
Yeah.
Division: NCAA. Mascot is a leprechaun.
The leprechaun.
Varsity teams is 26. The athletic director is Pete Valencia. Football stadium is Notre Dame Stadium. For basketball stadium is Edmund P. Joyce Center. You was right about that. Baseball stadium is a Frank Elk Stadium. Softball stadium is Melissa Cook Stadium. Soccer stadium is a alumni stadium. Fighting song is Notre Dame Victory March. Colors is blue and gold.
Yeah. A lot of history there. There's a lot of legend stuff. But the problem we always have with Notre Dame is this. One, they won't join a conference or the football.
Right.
Number two is they always rank them higher than they should be. They always get that bounce. They don't drop them as much when they lose, and they always rank them a little higher. That's what most college football fans would say is their beef about this. And so I think it's one of those schools where it's like Tennessee. You either hate them or you like them.
Right.
It's the facts. I just don't care for them. There's two teams that I really hate. Tennessee is one. Sorry, not sorry. And Notre Dame. And between the two schools, who do you think I would pick?
Notre Dame.
That's right. Because I hate Tennessee more.
I do too.
And that's the only reason. But down where we live, we have to listen to all that. Broski says that all his relatives fought for Stonewall Jackson. That's great. He has a lot of relatives up there from that area. A lot of family history. It's a beautiful area. I've stayed at a farmhouse there once when I was speaking at a church. And it was just so peaceful. Oh, my goodness. To walk outside with a cup of coffee and look at that really undisturbed land all the way up the mountainside. Oh, I told my wife, I said, if there was anywhere I was going to move from where we live, this would be definitely high on the list, the Shenandoah Valley of Virginia. Love the accent there. I give them credit. You know what? I hope they do well.
Mm-hmm.
I hope they do well. You get that far, you have this kind of season. It'd be nice to see you win a game. I don't think that's going to happen.
Right.
But Duke Dog. I don't know. I get it one way, another way. It just doesn't ring well. But hey, I don't see me rooting for a team that has a chicken for their mascot either.
I don't either.
I don't. And I've had to listen to a whole half in Sanford Stadium of South Carolina fans screaming, "Go Cox! Go Cox!" It gets on my nerves. Sorry. I like eating chicken.
I do too.
But I don't think it's not the best of mascots. But,
nope.
But I will say, JMU, Duke Dog over Freddie Falcon, absolutely. And you've had a better season than the Falcons, much better. In fact, you've got double their record, I believe it is. And shout out to you. Congratulations. And you're not going to go any further. It's over. It's been nice. Celebrate it. It'll be a nice recruiting thing to have for next year. More people are learning about your school than ever knew about them before. So the exposure is great. And hopefully they can keep the game kind of close and not be embarrassed and, close out a really great year for them.
Right.
And I may order something just to have in the studio from them, because it's one of those schools that kind of jumped out of nowhere.
Right, it does.
And they'll probably never be back again. Let's be honest. Unless the NCAA expands the playoff, which I think will happen but it won't be enough in the next few years to
No.
get them back in there. I think 16 teams is probably where we're going next.
Yes.
But I wouldn't be surprised to see it go to 20 or 24. It's because of this.
Right.
Money.
That's it.
Money drives it all. And
That's right.
they'll see the dollar signs in that, and they will move it on. Hey, thanks for doing the research.
Thank you. I enjoy doing it.
Yeah. I have a question for you, though. I pulled up at McDonald's, and my heart sank for you because I noticed at the Fort O McDonald's, they had a sign on the box. You have to talk to the box. Pardon me. It said, "We're sorry, we're out of stock of the Grinch Happy
Yeah,
Meal."
they are.
Did you buy one?
No, I didn't.
You may be too late. Then.
And the McRibs is going too.
The McRibs is gone too. I wanted to get some. I want you to get some green Grinch socks.
That green salt. It was I think it was garlic.
Really?
Yeah.
Grinch salt. The Grinch salt. I didn't try it. I did get one of them. I wanted you. Did you go to Burger King and get the?
No, I didn't.
You didn't get that one either.
No.
Okay. We're gonna have to coach Dean up and get him out there to get these things, because when they have those specials, you're a collector. I mean, now you got to collect this stuff.
Right.
You should have had the Grinch socks for your collection. I bet if it was Chase Elliott socks in the big mill,
I would have got it.
You would have been there at least 4 or 5 times.
Yes, I would. If it's Bubba stuff, you'd be there too. If it's Bubba,
you know what? If they did a Bubba one, I would buy 2 just so I could give you one.
But you gotta admit, Bill Elliott was for McDonald's for a long time.
He did. That's right.
That's right.
So that was good. Who's McDonald's sponsor now? Are they in the sport?
Yes, Bubba.
Oh, it is Bubba. I forgot. I couldn't remember because I thought about. I mean, they've been on some iconic cars,
Yeah.
So
Hardee's was too.
Yeah, Hardee's
Was Carol Yarbrough.
They closed some Hardee's around our area.
Yeah, they did.
2 or 3.
Yeah.
In the middle of a shift.
Yeah.
They just told them shut down.
Right.
I heard it's an argument between the franchise owners and the corporation.
Mm-hmm.
But they ordered up. Honestly, those Hardee's were not that good.
No, it wasn't.
I've been to them. I think they weren't spending the money to keep them up. They're actually building a new one in our area. Did you know that?
No, we're right.
What is that? Deach Road?
I know McDonald's
It's coming soon. New McDonald's.
I heard McDonald's was building. I didn't know Hardee's was too.
No, I meant McDonald's is building, not Hardee's. But yeah, McDonald's is building a new one. So it's been a big hit. The Grinch socks. Well, that's our show for tonight for sports. Let's see who wins. There's a lot of football this weekend over the next 2 weeks as the holiday approaches. We will have a show next week. We'll figure out how that's going to work, but we're both off.
Right.
And looking forward to seeing some of those games will be played this weekend. And we hope that you have a very Merry Christmas.
That's right.
And this is a tough time of year for some people.
Yes,
so pray for your neighbor. Pray for people that are going through a hard time. Pray for all the families that have been, violence has attacked our country.
Yes, it has.
And there's a lot of people that have lost their lives
Mm-hmm.
or injured and around the world. And those are horrible things. And let's pray that they get to the bottom of it and get the people in trouble that need to be gotten in trouble. And peace is hard to find, but peace through Jesus Christ is always available. And he never leave us nor forsake us.
He's the reason for the season.
He is the reason for the season. It allows us to do all we do, and we appreciate you. We'll dig in a little deeper. I like that on the Duke dog. I like that.
I knew you would. I knew it.
That was interesting. I learned a lot during that, and
Notre Dame.
Yeah, Notre Dame. No, we covered all. We do it. We do it with a joke, but we want to cover all that: the stadiums, the mascots, the history.
And Freddie the Falcon.
If I bought the team today, if I had the money and I bought that team today, Freddie the Falcon would be gone. He would be the first one to go. Well, no, the coach would be fired first. but Freddie would be helping him take his bags out as he's going too. Freddie the Falcon's. I'm sorry, I just gone. It's gone. There's a few mascots out there. We need to have a show where we rank the best and worst mascots.
Right.
For, we'll say, NFL and college.
Yes.
We'll keep it. There's so many of them. We'll keep it to the top 10 in each one. There's some bad ones there. I mean,
yeah, they are.
Bad ones. Bad mascots. They're ugly. They're horrible. I don't know why they came up with what they came up with. And some people probably say they probably sell more because they're so ugly.
Right.
Because people like that. It's like the lovable thing is you love it because it's so bad. But not me. What's the one for the Lookouts? It's the not Freddie.
Louis.
Louis the Lookout.
Right.
I'm okay in a way.
Yeah, I am too.
He's not great. He's great with the kids.
Right,
I would say that. And he always comes up and gives Dean a cup of ice cream in the helmet, the little mini helmet. He comes up and rubs Dean's head while he's there for luck. And he gives him his ice cream, and Dean is happy, So,
Never happened. I'm waiting for it to happen, but it's never happened.
It hasn't happened. I'll tell you who has another one who has a bad mascot is what's the name of that burger place at the mall? Red Robin. We were sitting there one time, my son's oldest son's birthday. We went there to have lunch for him because he loves Red Robin. And wouldn't you know it, Red Robin comes out of the back. So my sister hollered, said, "Hey, there's Red Robin." So they come over. Embarrassed my son to death. The Red Robin's rubbing Jeremy's head. And we're dying laughing. His whole face was red. He was so embarrassed. Red Robin. I didn't even know they had a mascot. They come walking out of the back. That could be a job for you, man. On your off days, you could dress up as the Chick-fil-A, the cow, and all that. That would be fun. I'd like that.
Yeah, I know you would.
I've seen them out there. I've pulled over and went up and talked to them before. What's up? Oh, I was watching. Remember the old Let's Make a Deal?
Yeah.
Show? My wife. I go up after doing a show, and she's watching the new version of Let's Make a Deal. Oh my gosh! No. Some of the costumes on that show were so bad, so bad. But they were still doing the same stuff. Where if you have one of the questions was if you have a credit card in your billfold that begins or ends with 9, we'll give you $300. Right. And a guy had it. And another guy, all he had to do was toss his billfold into their big logo and land on one of the letters. He didn't even hit the logo.
Oh, God.
Bad shot. He didn't get it. 2 ladies had to come up with 88 cents or $8. They come up with the $8 between them. They both got $300.
Oh, God.
And they do that, I guess, at the end of the show.
Monty Hall was the best.
Monty Hall. Was you a big fan of the Let's Make a Deal?
I wasn't. I was a little kid at that time, but.
Oh, don't let him kid you. He wasn't that young. Little kid. Now, you was kind of young.
Do you remember the match game?
I think so.
With Gene Rayburn?
I believe so. The match game.
Yeah.
I don't remember much about that one. Hollywood Squares.
Yeah,
I remember.
Hollywood Squares.
What's the one where they had the pyramid thing? They had to remind them of the
$100,000 pyramid.
Yeah, I think that. Yeah, the 100,000. My mom watched all that stuff. That was pretty cool. Price is Right.
Yes, I still watch that.
Price is Right. There were so many of them. I forgot the names of a lot of them. But some of them were on the TV for a long, long time. I never got into them that much, but because my mom would watch them, I watched some of them. But those were pretty cool.
Yeah.
Some of them were bad.
Oh, yeah.
But there's some newer ones, and it's okay. I'm not against it. I mean,
name that tune.
That's kind of hard, but yeah, I named that tune. That could be kind of hard though.
Yeah,
that's harder than you think it is.
Yeah,
when you only hear 3 notes or something, that's really hard. But some people are that good.
Oh yeah,
they just pick up on it right away.
I wouldn't be able to.
No, I'm not either. I've tried that game and it don't work good for me.
Me either.
I gotta know a little more than that.
Right.
Those are pretty fun games. I mean, you see some of that. Family Feud.
Yes.
I do like the Family Feud.
That
was pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty funny.
Richard Dawson was the best one.
He was the best. Absolutely. Probably couldn't be that today, kissing all the women
No,
like he did. But
no.
I didn't see him complaining.
I didn't either.
Nobody said, no, I'm not kissing you. They seemed pretty excited about the whole thing.
Yeah, they were.
I could see you, Dean, as a game show host. I could see that.
Jeopardy.
Jeopardy? You a big
Yeah.
Jeopardy fan?
Yes.
Oh,
I like
Lord.
Jeopardy.
I bet your mom is too.
Yes.
Yeah, I figured.
She likes Wheel of Fortune.
Wheel of Fortune, yeah. Matter of fact, my wife was watching Wheel of Fortune last night. That was the first thing that was on before the other one came on. I was doing some stuff for the streams, and this lady was just trouncing in the final Jeopardy, or not Jeopardy. What do they do? The last one where they guess or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
She bet just about all of her money, and she bombed out. Well, she went from first to last. She was bummed out. She was mad. The thrill of victory, the agony of defeat.
That's what Bubba's going to say next year.
He's going to be a champion.
He's going to say, oh, that hurt. Every time he hit the wall.
That's after he bounces off Chase's. Chase goes in the wall, and he bounces off that. He's going to say that hurts. In the last turn, as they come in for the championship, and he edges Chase out after he dumps him in the wall, controversy will ensue, but Bubba will be the victor.
What's in that can you're drinking? You're drinking something.
It's just an energy drink.
You said that Bubba's going
I got to have energy to deal with you.
You said Bubba's going to win the race. You said Falcons going to win You're going to lose the next 3 games. They're going to lose the
They
3
are.
games. Now, which?
That's a safe bet. The Falcons are going to lose the next 3 games.
Okay.
Absolutely, they're going to lose the next 3 games.
I'll give you that, but I'm not going to give you Bubba's going to win that race next year.
Oh, Bubba's going to do well. He was just setting up this year. He was getting everything ready. Bubba Train, 2026.
Not going to happen.
It's all in the cards. It's like cosmically. They win the lawsuit. Everything looks good. Bubba's going to win. It's all in the cards, man. You just got to know how to play it. You got to know how to play the game. Bubba's going to win. That's our sports show tonight.
There's not the WWE, you know. There's not written out in the script.
Well, we could, though. Are you? Wait a minute, Dean. Are you telling me that you watch wrestling, too?
I used to.
Who was your favorite wrestler?
Back in the day, Hulk Hogan.
I knew it. I've heard him say that before. I just wanted to hear him say it. He was a Hulkster.
Yeah. Now is Roman Reigns.
Do you have the Hulkster bobblehead?
No.
He doesn't have that.
Yep.
Do you have anything wrestling in your collection?
Yes.
What is that you have? Is it a poster? Is it a picture?
I got some pictures.
You got the pictures of the wrestlers.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a minute. You said picture, so there's more than the Hulkster? Who do you have pictures of in wrestling?
There's more than I can name.
Well, give me a couple of names because I'm curious here. Undertaker?
Yeah, I got Undertaker pictures.
I knew it. Triple H?
Yes.
I knew it.
Yes.
John Cena?
Yes. He retired last week.
He did retire. John Cena's stepping down.
Right.
Let's see. Do you have Andre the Giant?
Yes.
I figured. And how about the Fabulous Thunderbird?
Yes. I met Terry Gordy.
I did too. I met him in his yard mowing his grass.
Really?
My best friend was neighbors with him. So he was mowing I think it was actually his parents. I think he lived with them because he was always out wrestling. He was mowing their grass over in the great legendary city of Las Vegas.
Las Vegas.
He was mowing grass and walked up. Of course, I was looking up. I was a teenager at the time. I was about 14, 15 years old, something like that. His parents just lived around the corner from my best friend who lived on the very next, it's just the next street. There's maybe 2-3 houses between them. Mm-hmm. So he knew him very well. So I did meet him. I never saw him wrestle though live.
I've seen him on TV, but not in person.
I saw him on TV. Do you have a Harry Thornton picture?
No, I don't.
I was wondering. That's the picture we need to have in here.
Yes.
Local legend, Harry Thornton.
Yes. He's dead now.
He's been dead many, many years. But fun. I'm shocked that you have a couple of those.
Yeah.
Bushwhackers, you got anything by them?
No, I don't. I didn't care for the Bushwhackers.
I didn't think you did. I was just going to test that and see. Ric Flair?
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew it.
Yeah, the Nature Boy.
What's that big guy? the real big one, Big Show.
Big Show. Yeah.
Yeah, I know you got. I met him a little bit, not really personally, but I was guarding his bus one time at an event.
Really?
Yeah, here in Chattanooga. I was guarding the parking lot, which included his bus and other wrestlers' cars, so that fans wouldn't come down there and mess with them, for all the way till and he was the last one to leave the parking lot. I couldn't leave until he pulled out. There's not another soul in the parking lot on a cold night, and he's in his warm bus. And finally, at about 12:45 a.m., they pull out. They told me to stay till he left. It didn't matter if it was 6 a.m. You stay till he leaves. So I'm like, come on, man. It wasn't really his fault. It was the driver's. The driver was talking to a buddy that showed up, and they sit there drinking coffee, talking. And then finally the guy left, and they cranked the bus up. Well, they already had it running because, they have all those conveniences. Then he finally got in and pulled out. I followed him out. Big Show.
The Rock.
The Rock, yeah. There's a lot of them.
They are.
I don't remember all of them, but I do remember some of them.
Yeah.
I kind of figured. And what girl did you like? Because I know you had like at least one.
Randy Richter.
I don't remember that one.
Oh yeah. Mola was good.
You have posters on the wall of them?
I used to.
I knew it. I knew it. I'm telling you, he's got a Taylor Swift poster.
No.
I'm telling you, I think it happens.
No.
He's not going to admit it, but there's a Taylor Swift poster.
No, he ain't either.
Probably Britney Spears and
no.
Probably somebody else too. He's got somebody. He'll slip up and release this before long. That's your show. Have a great Wednesday night. And we'll see you in the morning for the morning show, Cornbread Man Morning Show. And give us a like, follow, share. Thank you for everything. And I am Bubba.
Yeah.
And you're
Chase.
No, I'm Dave. He's Dean. And we are SFP Sports. And you have a great night. Go Bears. The Bears. I can't believe I even saying that.
Go Falcons.
Oh. I actually would root for the Bears over the Falcons right now.
I know.
They deserve it. That's how bad this is. That is how bad it is. But yeah, the Falcons won't win another game this year. It's over. It's over. The bags are coming out in Atlanta. I'm telling you. After this next game, when they stink it up again, the bags are coming out. They're coming out. I believe it, man. Salute. Great show. We'll see you next week. Have a safe and warm night.
Yeah.
Take care.